The Deer Hunter is a 1978 war drama directed by Michael Cimino. The movie explores the experiences of a regular group of people who establish their strong bonds as friends. But everything in their lives changed once those characters were captured and subjected to intense physical and psychological trauma as prisoners of war. The tortures they experienced broke their lives forever.
Go ahead, Nikki. Go ahead. Just do it. Do it. Go ahead.
Particularly two lives. Michael in the face of Robert De Niro and Nick in the face of Christopher Walken. From the character standpoint, Robert De Niro shows profound character transformation, especially after he arrives from war. Michael becomes introspective and contemplative, grappling with the emotional and psychological aftermath of the war. However, he tries to reinstate his life by meeting Linda in the face of another legend, Meryl Streep. From acting standpoint, De Niro utilizes two acting techniques. In this performance, he used method and transformation, and you may ask me why. The young generation might have no idea, but his partner in the movie, Christopher Walken, as actor is highly skilled, and some scenes show jaw-dropping performances.
And what are your parents' dates of birth?
De Niro's immersion into character must be more than 100% to compete with extremely talented Christopher Walken. Michael's conscience, promises, and memories can't leave him unattended for a time, so he decides to return to get back Nick. But it's too late. Nick is severely affected by post-traumatic stress disorder and survivor's guilt.
Tell me it's Mike. It's Mike. Mike who? Mike who? Hey, Mike who? Mike who? I don't know.
This guilt intensifies his emotional turmoil and leads to a deep sense of despair and destructive tendencies. As a result, Nick becomes increasingly detached from his former life and relationships.
Don't do it.
That day, Christopher Walken and Robert De Niro made one of the cinema's most iconic and emotionally striking scenes ever.
Is this what you want? Is this what you want? I love you. Come on, Nicky, come home. Just come home. Home. Talk to me. Just talk to me. Ah! Nicky. Wait a minute. Just do to your arms. Nicky, you remember the trees? Remember all the different ways in the trees? Remember that? Remember? Huh? The mountains? You remember all that? One shot. One shot. One shot. Yeah.
Brucia la luna in cielo e io brucio d'amori. Fuoco che si consuma come lume cori. L'anima ghiaccia.
In the Godfather sequel, De Niro's character evolves from an Italian immigrant seeking the American dream to an influential and respected mafia leader. As a little boy, Vito witnessed how his family was erased by another mafia chief.
Vito, attenti! Mi si muove ammazzo! Fermi! Vattene, Vito! Figliolo! Vito, vattene!
Those events left two forms of traces in character De Niro has to portray. First is the negative trace. Whatever it takes, he'll return for vendetta in one day.
E chi sto è pazzi?
Second is the positive trace. Vito quickly comprehends the rules of dark-sided life in America. There, he found a way to grow. Intelligence and determination helped Vito navigate New York City's criminal reality. He quickly realizes what works in America and what doesn't.
Lasciati fare a me.
From the character standpoint,
I take everything.
De Niro must show ISTJ, or logistician, who contains introverted, observant, thinking and judging personality traits. The key finding in this personality type is that whatever they say, they commit and follow through.
Ma come fai tu a farci pigliare di meno?
A voi oggi non mi interessa, ma solo ricordatevi che vi feci un piacere.
In real life and in the movie, logisticians have a deep respect for structure and tradition, plus a sense of justice and loyalty to those committed to them.
Saluto.
Robert De Niro's approach to acting was rooted in observation and mimicry. From an acting standpoint, De Niro used the immersion or transformational acting technique. And here are the steps he applied too. For his luck, which comes from his family, Robert De Niro fluently articulates Italian.
Ma i soldi io la spaveri con amici miei, prima a parlare con Izzy.
But more than that, De Niro learned to speak in the Sicilian dialect to make Vito look authentic.
E per chi la mo pagare?
Vito, ci pensiamo neanche.
Ah sì, ma io è solo, noi ci siamo tre. E io è armato e noi ci siamo armati.
Body language and voice. That should be easier, right? No. And here is why. Yes, Marlon Brando created the character, you can simply copy.
That I cannot do.
But you can't just fully imitate aged Vito.
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
It will look unnatural in young Vito. Why? Aged individuals have reinforced old habits and profound distortion in their voice due to age-related bodily changes.
You spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Good. Because a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
So, De Niro should depict a young version of Vito with the same voice and body language but soft or mild enough to look natural.
E spiace amici tuoi in sto vicinato da solo io. Igi tu sanno dire come io saccio favori.
Same Vito, but a light version. Mental state. De Niro skillfully depicts the mental evolution of his character, from a diligent immigrant to an established mafia boss. Now, most of you may assume Vito is a negative character. Indeed, he is a positive character, but with 30% of the negative qualities. And those qualities help him to achieve his goals. Criminal goals, but goals. The proven fact of his jovial character relies on the love he illustrates to his family. Empathy, respect, and loyalty. The wholly negative character cannot do so. Don't you think either? Leave a comment.
Ma non aggiorna, non c'è mai soli, Sid non torna, brucia la terra mia e abbrucia lume e cori, chi si ti dà guaida e io si ti dà muri, a quella canto la me canzoni. Se non c'è nudo, casa faccia allo barconi. Brucia la luna in cielo e